Dear students and working accountants, welcome to my Expert Tally Prime YouTube channel. My name is Babu Rao. Today, in this video, we are going to discuss about the setting credit limit for customers. So before entering into the topic, a request to you, everyone entering into my channel and watching my videos, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. And then you click the bell icon next to the subscribe button and select all so that you will get notification for all the videos which I upload in my channel, and also share my channel with others. And there is another very important thing is, everyone please watch every video till the end. Don't skip in the middle. If you skip in the middle, you will understand the topic up to that point only. The balance topic you will not know and you will not understand. It will be like half knowledge. So it is nothing but waste of time. So there is no use, nothing but waste of time. That is why watch every video till the end. You will get good knowledge, and if necessary, you watch the video more than once, that is twice or thrice. You visit the video, then you will get good knowledge. And also you practice all the examples or illustrations as well as problems given in the video. Even the problems I did also, you practice many number of times, you will get expert knowledge in the topic. So after watching the video completely, if the video is good, please like the video. If you like the video, the YouTube people will share the video to many people so that many people can watch the video and learn this topic. Now we are entering into our topic. So here, first of all, in the this is like what you call in the F11 features, we enable bill-wise entry. So in that case, so if you go to the debtors or creditors to anyone, so there is will be option relating to the bill-wise details. So maintain balance bill by bill, default credit period, and check the credit days during the voucher entry. So in this case, this is for the bill saving the bills, new bills, payment of against bill, advance payment, as well as on account. And this is default credit period. The credit period will be fixed so that the sellers, that is the seller will fix the date, then the buyers have to pay before that period. After completing this period, the date is called as due date. So the amount is to be paid before the due date. If the amount cross that bill, I mean not to call the outstanding bill crosses the due date, then it is called as overdue. So in the case of overdue, for the period of overdue, that is for the period of exceeding the due date, the seller has the right. He can collect interest from the buyer, but it depends on their terms. So he may collect the interest or he may not collect that. But anyhow, after that due date, interest is to be collected. Okay, so this is only period, fixing the credit period. So there is another option. In addition to this, separate option is there. A separate option is fixing the credit limit. That is, this is credit period, credit days. And the other one is credit limit, means reading the amount of the credit limit. It is called credit limit amount we have to fix. In such case, if the second one, this option is check credit days during voucher entry, means when you are selling the goods and making the sales invoice, entering the sales invoice, then if any old bills, that is the previous bills, outstanding bills, there are outstanding bills, if any bills crossed the due dates, that is already overdue, it will show a alert that so many number of bills, one bill, two bills, three bills, whatever it may be, the bills, outstanding bills exceeded the due dates. That the default, that what you call alert will be shown. But depending on the parties, we may continue. Even though the old bills crossed the due date, we can continue, no problem. But So that is the reason purpose of the check credit days. But in this case, when you fix credit limit, if you are going on up to the limit, you can make any invoice, any number of invoice, any sales, you can make any number of sales. But once, if any bill is crossing the credit limit, then the entry, the voucher, the entry or the invoice, it will not accept the entry. So the entry cannot be made. So for that, we have to make some other setting. So how to resolve that? Because we cannot enter that, we cannot accept the bill. So bill will not, it will not accept the bill will not be accepted. That is, the entry will not be accepted. When the sale entry is made, then you can print the invoice. So the sale entry is not accepted. Then what to do for that? How to fix that? The credit day, credit limit, and how to, if the credit limit is crossing, how to overcome that, how to solve that one, that will come. So here, so everything F12, we F11, this is okay. And then in F12, then in the creation page, that is ledgers creation, we are creating many ledgers. Okay, so in the ledgers, I will take up this one. So here, because in this case, there are many entries made, that is why this one, no entry is made, the debtor. So sundry debtor, so credit period, credit period is not given. So even if you give credit period, there is no problem. And this is also okay. Okay, this is also will give us whether it is given or not. Now we are learning about the credit limit. So for this, how to fix that? There is no option for credit. So you have to make a separate option for credit limit. For that, go to F12 and see maintain balance bill by bill option. And next to that, say there is one provide credit limits. So you enable this feature. This is the actually F12. This you have to activate the setting. That is, you activate this option. Provide credit limits. Make the actually activate the option. Then it show specify credit limit. So here, if you accept this, you go to any party, it will show specify credit limit. Even if it is creditor or debtor, whatever it may be, it will show. But only the seller will specify the credit limit. He will fix the credit limit to the buyer for that to the debtor. That is, in the debtors only, for our debtors, we will fix. But for creditors, the seller will fix that to the debtor. That is, if you buy, so we cannot fix the credit limit. So the limit will be fixed by our seller. So only sellers will fix. Okay. Now in this case, so here in the Bharat Electronics, there is no entry at all. Okay. So now we will make an entry. So here we made entry up to 2nd June. Okay. So 1st June and 2nd June. We'll make July. Okay. In the month of July, we will take up. So we will take up the sale in the month of July, 1st July. So 1st July, we are making the entry. We are selling to Bharat Electronics. So in this Bharat Electronics, you see Bharat Electronics. So this is there. And here in the Bharat Electronics, specify the credit limit. So in this case, for example, we specify 1 lakh limit. And this is override the credit limit under using post-dated transactions. For example, if any debtor is there, so for the current with this current bill, the current bill is exceeding the credit limit. But for the old bills, he gave a post-dated check. That means it will be deposited in after some time. That is why if that such transactions are made, post-dated transactions, can you override this limit? So, but actually, you can override this limit. We will override the limits. We will give the more credit. We will give more bills. We will enter. But the credit, already given the given post-dated check, if it is bounced, then what is the problem? There is a problem. That is why. So, with using the post-dated transactions, you should not override the credit limit. Make it no. So limit is 1 lakh. So make all the entries. But in this case, GST is not enabled. So there is no GST number. Okay. Now this is done. Accept. Okay. Accept. We are selling, for example, we are selling this Godrej AC machine, 1 ton, one number we are selling. It is 35,000 or make it 40,000. 40,000 we are selling. So 40,000 you see in this case. So below the party name, current balance and current credit limit. Current balance means the balance in the account depending on the transaction. For sales, it will enter. And if the some amount is repaid, it will be reduced. So the balance will be shown and the credit limit is fixed by us 1 lakh. So here come down when it is accepted. So we give 15 days. That is the new reference and we give 15 days. Don't bother about the days. And okay, because credit limit is not related to this one. Okay, just leave it off. So accept. You see, now go up and you see this 40 limit is the current balance because one invoice is made 40,000 and 1 lakh is the limit. Okay, and this is on 1st July. Now on 2nd July, again we are selling to the same person. We are selling, accept. We are selling now. See here only Sony TV 2 inches is there. Sony TV 2 inches, one number we are selling 25,000. Okay, 25,000. Now the balance is 40,000. The new bill is 25,000. Total balance will be 65,000 less than the limit. So now, so accept 25. So accepted. Page up. See, balance is 65. Limit is 1 lakh. So this is our first July and 2nd July. Now we are taking, for example, 31st July you are taking. 31st July we are selling to him. 31st July we are selling again. Sales, we are making the sale of Godrej AC machine. Godrej AC machine. Again one number we are selling for 40,000. Okay, for 40,000. See here, the already existing balance is 65,000. That is the balance. The new bill is 40,000. So with this bill, the total balance will become 1,05,000. So this bill is crossing the credit limit. So actually, if you accept this, so bill wise details, new reference, everything will be accepted. Narration will be accepted. And after clicking that, so here the window will appear, accept window, or we can click Control A also, it will be accepted. Otherwise, accept window will be opened and if you want, it will accept. But here, this is limiting the bill is crossing the limit. That is why if you give, so it will not accept. Oops, error. The credit limit of Bharat Electronics, the company, credit limit is Bharat Electronics, debit is 1 lakh debit. So 1 lakh debit, you see here, 1 lakh debit is the limit. 1 lakh debit is the limit. So here, that is why it is showing 1 lakh debit is the limit. That limit is exceeded. So current balance is 1,05,065 plus 40. The current balance is 1,05,000 debit, but the limit is 1 lakh debit. That's why it will not accept. If you enter that, it will not accept. Again, it is going to. Again, you come down. So you do everything. So again, you come down here, accept new bill and narration. Again, it is showing the same thing. So what to do here? So, but there are 3 ways. One is going to this party and increasing the credit limit, one method. Another method is asking him to pay. There is some 40,000 and 25,000. There are 2 bills. Ask him to pay one bill of more amount. One bill 40,000 if you pay, then balance will be 25. No, 45, 65. Now the amount is 40. So or at least if you make payment of 25,000, the balance will be 40. Now the current bill is 40, total will be 80, less than the limit. That is why we can increase the limit or we can ask them to pay some bills, some amount which will be helpful to reduce the balance below the limit. So like that, you can ask them to make the payment and take the payment first. And then the balance will be less. Then you make the new invoice. So that will be below the limit. So this is one method. Or increasing this method, you can make one thing. Or in this case, for example, this is only higher value and only 1 unit. If the with lesser value, lesser rate, if the quantity is more numbers, then in such case, so we can depending on that amount, we can reduce the quantity. So we can reduce the quantity. If we reduce the quantity, so the bill will be reduced. In such case, it may be less than the limit. Then there are three methods. One is increasing the limit. Two, asking him, collecting money from them against the old bills to make it the current invoice less than the limit. Okay, this is the second method. Third method, reducing the quantity of the current bill. So in these three cases you can do, but here you see one number is there, this cannot be reduced, and you can go and ask them to pay. In order that, if the terms are good, if the party is a very good party, so they're trustworthy, and as well as his his goodwill is very good in the market. In such a case, we can increase the limit. So what we can do, so we need not close this, we cannot need not go back to alter button, then go to ledger, we need not change the limit there. Here itself we can do control enter the same alteration page, going to alter page, selecting ledger, selecting this party, and entering. Instead of that, here itself, here in this field, in the field of this ledger, control enter, so ledger alteration will appear. So in this case, we can increase the limit. So it already 65 plus 40, 1,05,000. We can make it more, 1,05,000 or 1,10,000 if you make. So the limit is 1,10,000. So we increase the limit. We increase the limit. Now you see, so the balance is 65. Credit limit is 1,10,000. We increase. So in now, if you go, so this is the new reference, and in the narration, then come here, see accept button, that is accept window is appearing. If we enter, it is accepting. See now, if you go to up page, so 1,05,000 is the bill, including the current bill. The balance is 1,05,000. Limit is 1,10,000. So the balance is less than the credit limit. Now it is accepted. Like that you can do. So this is another method. And another method, we can ask them to pay. So if you pay some money before entry, before sales, we can make a receipt entry, we can receive some money, so his balance will be reduced. Then you can make the new entry, sale entry. That's all. That is another method. Another is increasing the limit. In the case of the quantity, quantity in the current bill is more, we can reduce the quantity, we can reduce the quantity, and then bill will be reduced. Then if reduced, and if the amount is reduced below the, limit, below the credit limit, then if that will be accepted. This is about the credit limit. So that is a specified, it is to be specified separately in F12. Provide credit, make it yes, then the option will appear here separately. So these three options together called bill wise entries. This is separate entry, just like that one. This is separate entry, the separate option for credit limit. This is credit period in the bill wise details. This is the credit period. This is the credit. This is time, and this is amount. Credit limit amount. Okay. This is the. So with this, I am closing this session. So in the next video, we will get up another important topic. So till then, bye. Good night.